All right. My son is now a year old and I have a little bit of time to kill instead of going out there and waiting in line with everybody else for the store opens. So I think it's time that I tell you the story about how my son scared the living hell out of me as a dad. So this was probably about when he was 8 to 9 months old. This was a Friday night and my wife was going to work. We agreed that because he was generally sleeping throughout the entire night, that we would only make one bottle. So then we'd have another bottle ready for him only if he needs it. So that way we do not have bottles that go to waste. It's about 12 o'clock. I wake up to the sound of him waking up, give him his only bottle that he has. In my thought, I'm thinking, all right, great. He's going to sleep the whole rest of the night until my wife gets home early in the morning. She'll be able to feed him and he'll go back to bed. That's at least what I thought. It's around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about an hour before I was expecting him to possibly wake up just to make sure that if he needs to be fed, I'd be able to make his bottle so that way he's just not staying up crying in his crib waiting for me to go and help him. So we have one of the baby monitors where you can actually turn the camera and be able to look at a screen. At this time, I did not have it mounted on the wall yet because we were still putting it on a stool next to the side of his crib so that way we can actually see him because he was not yet really standing in his crib. We just wanted to make sure that we can look through the crib to be able to see whatever he's doing. This is one of those times where I really wish it would have been mounted on the wall. The position that we have of the camera is from one of the corners all the way to the diagonal corner where we can actually see most of what's in his crib. And for some reason, I was not able to point the camera down to be able to see through the actual bar, so all I could see was from the top. But at least I could be able to see most of him, unless he's hiding in the corner where literally the camera is right above, where I can't even see anything at all. So he's up and he's doing laps in his crib. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to go ahead and get ready to make a bottle for him. I look on the monitor, I'm downstairs, I'm about to warm up some bags of milk. And next thing you know, I don't see him anymore. All I do is hear noises. And so I start panning left and right to be able to see as much as I can in the crib. And I don't see anything. To make it to where he doesn't see the light from the camera, I pan it all the way to the right and wait for him to start to calm down. It takes about 10 minutes and I don't hear anything. And I'm thinking, okay, he is probably going back to bed. So I can put this away, wait for him to actually wake up, and then I'll be able to make his bottle. I start to pan and this is what I see. I've never been more scared in my life than I am at this very moment. Turns out that what he was doing in his crib was a summoning circle for the demon that was about to possess him. All I'm thinking is, my wife is never going to believe this is actually happening to me. I started getting concerned for my own life at this point. He then stares at the monitor and then does this. For anybody that's not a parent, when a baby goes like this, it usually means that they're really hungry. Not this time. Hell no. He's actually waving at me. This dude's actually acknowledging that I'm watching him, and I'm starting to panic because I'm losing control of the situation since I have no idea when the hell he's gonna do next. Hopefully not kill me. And I start to freak out. So eventually, he starts going around in his crib again, and then he just ends up looking at the camera, and then he knocks out. I'm thinking, okay, cool. He's not gonna hopefully wake up again until my wife gets home because this dude's starting to make me panic a little bit. Next thing you know, it's about 4:30, and all of a sudden, again, I look on the monitor, and I hear a ruffling, and he is going and circling the crib. And I'm thinking, please don't do the same thing. Please just go to bed. Please just go to bed. And all of a sudden, he again hides in the corner where I can't see with the camera. So again, I pan all the way to the side in hopes that he chills out and goes to bed. After about 10 minutes, again, I look, pan left and right, and then I go all the way to the left, and next thing, this is what I see. My son went from Chucky to Chucky real damn quick. And I'm just thinking in my head, my wife's not going to be home for a couple hours, and I'm alone with this kid. I'm about to die. And next thing you know, I'm now not taking my eyes off of that damn monitor until my wife literally gets home. She gets home, I tell her exactly what happens. She sees a look on my face and laughs because this dude literally scared the living hell out of me. I've never been more concerned for my own life because of a child that is just playing in his crib. At least that's what I hope that he was doing. It was quite the experience, and now I can just laugh about it. But yeah, that's the very first time that my son ever scared me as a dad. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.